Welcome, seeker of wisdom. I am Dr. Donovan. The unexamined life is not worth living. Happiness depends upon ourselves. He who opens a school door closes a prison. The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing. You must be the change you wish to see in the world. Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. Do not pray for an easy life. Pray for the strength to endure a difficult one. What you do makes a difference, and you have to decide what kind of difference you want to make. Life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. Know thyself. Without music, life would be a mistake. To be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. The only limit to our realization of tomorrow will be our doubts of today. Imagination is more important than knowledge. To live is the rarest thing in the world. Most people exist, that is all. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. The mind is everything. What you think you become. It does not matter how slowly you go as long as you do not stop. Well done is better than well said. Act as if what you do makes a difference. It does. The best way to predict your future is to create it. Do what you can with what you have, where you are. If you want to lift yourself up, lift up someone else. I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Dream big and dare to fail. Everything you've ever wanted is on the other side of fear. The harder the conflict, the greater the triumph. It always seems impossible until it is done. Do not wait to strike till the iron is hot, but make it hot by striking. Opportunities don't happen. You create them. Believe you can, and you're halfway there. The secret of getting ahead is getting started. If you fell down yesterday, stand up today. Success usually comes to those who are too busy to be looking for it. Do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. Courage is grace under pressure. Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Science without religion is lame. Religion without science is blind. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Equipped with his 5 senses, man explores the universe around him and calls the adventure science. Somewhere, something incredible is waiting to be known. If I have seen further, it is by standing on the shoulders of giants. What we know is a drop. What we don't know is an ocean. We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. The good thing about science is that it's true whether or not you believe in it. Science is the great antidote to the poison of enthusiasm and superstition. Innovation distinguishes between a leader and a follower. The art and science of asking questions is the source of all knowledge. Logic will get you from A to B. Imagination will take you everywhere. Progress is impossible without change, and those who cannot change their minds cannot change anything. The saddest aspect of life right now is that science gathers knowledge faster than society gathers wisdom. Research is what I'm doing when I don't know what I'm doing. Everything should be made as simple as possible, but no simpler. An investment in knowledge pays the best interest. The greatest enemy of knowledge is not ignorance. It is the illusion of knowledge. Nature is written in mathematical language. There is no great discovery without a bold guess. Every child is an artist. The problem is how to remain an artist once he grows up. Creativity is intelligence having fun. Art washes away from the soul the dust of everyday life. Art is the lie that enables us to realize the truth. The purpose of art is washing the dust of daily life off our souls. To draw, you must close your eyes and sing. You can't use up creativity. The more you use, the more you have. Art enables us to find ourselves and lose ourselves at the same time. Great things are done by a series of small things brought together. If you hear a voice within you say, "You cannot paint," then by all means paint, and that voice will be silenced. A true artist is not one who is inspired, but one who inspires others. Art is not what you see, but what you make others see. Color is a power which directly influences the soul. Creativity takes courage. The painter tries to master color, but the color masters the painter. Music gives a soul to the universe, wings to the mind, flight to the imagination, and life to everything. The earth without art is just A work of art is the unique result of a unique temperament. Dance is the hidden language of the soul. Without tradition, art is a flock of sheep without a shepherd. Power tends to corrupt, and absolute power corrupts absolutely. The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. A leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. In the end, we will remember not the words of our enemies, but the silence of our friends. Leadership is not about being in charge. It's about taking care of those in your charge. The price of greatness is responsibility. People ask the difference between a leader and a boss. The leader leads, and the boss drives. Give me liberty, or give me death. The ballot is stronger than the bullet. Peace begins with a smile. Liberty, when it begins to take root, is a plant of rapid growth. A people that values its privileges above its principles soon loses both. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. No one can make you feel inferior without your consent. Those who deny freedom to others deserve it not for themselves. Let us never negotiate out of fear, but let us never fear to negotiate. Where there is love, there is life. The only thing necessary for the triumph of evil is for good men to do nothing. We do not inherit the earth from our ancestors, we borrow it from our children. Never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. History will be kind to me, for I intend to write it. Do not let making a living prevent you from making a life. Life is either a daring adventure or nothing at all. You can't separate peace from freedom, because no one can be at peace unless he has his freedom. A man who dares to waste 1 hour of time has not discovered the value of life. Be kind whenever possible. It is always possible. There is nothing either good or bad, but thinking makes it so. Doubt is not a pleasant condition, but certainty is absurd. Freedom is never voluntarily given by the oppressor. It must be demanded by the oppressed. The truth will set you free, but first it will make you miserable. If you judge people, you have no time to love them. A people without the knowledge of their past history, origin, and culture is like a tree without roots. To improve is to change. To be perfect is to change often. Courage is not the absence of fear, but rather the judgment that something else is more important than fear. A lie gets halfway around the world before the truth has a chance to get its pants on. To love and be loved is to feel the sun from both sides. If you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything. Honesty is the first chapter in the Book of Wisdom. Success is how high you bounce when you hit bottom. You may encounter many defeats, but you must not be defeated. The man who moves a mountain begins by carrying away small stones. Faith is taking the first step even when you don't see the whole staircase. Do not go gentle into that good night. Man is free at the moment he wishes to be. The weak can never forgive. Forgiveness is the attribute of the strong. Time is a created thing. To say I don't have time is to say I don't want to. Let us read and let us dance. These two amusements will never do any harm to the world. Kindness is the language which the deaf can hear and the blind can see. The best revenge is massive success. An eye for an eye will leave the whole world blind. Success is not the key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success. Don't count the days. Make the days count. He who is not courageous enough to take risks will accomplish nothing in life. Keep your face always toward the sunshine, and shadows will fall behind you. You cannot shake hands with a clenched fist. Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Live as if you were to die tomorrow. Learn as if you were to live forever. Better to fight for something than live for nothing. Wisdom begins in wonder. A mind is like a parachute. It doesn't work if it isn't open. Nothing will work unless you do. Do one thing every day that scares you. We don't see things as they are, we see them as we are. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. Be yourself. Everyone else is already taken. The way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. Life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. He who opens a school closes a prison. The future belongs to those who prepare for it today. Peace cannot be kept by force. It can only be achieved by understanding. No act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted. In the middle of every difficulty lies opportunity. Do not wait for leaders. Do it alone, person to person. Change your thoughts and you change your world. It is not length of life, but depth of life. Don't let schooling interfere with your education. We can do no great things, only small things with great love. When you learn, teach. When you get, give. Life is really simple, but we insist on making it complicated. Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm. It is during our darkest moments that we must focus to see the light. Life is short, and it is up to you to make it sweet. He who has a why to live can bear almost any how. Do what you feel in your heart to be right, for you'll be criticized anyway. To live without hope is to cease to live. It is not titles that honor men, but men that honor titles. Difficulties mastered are opportunities won. Happiness is not something ready-made. It comes from your own actions. The world breaks everyone, and afterward, some are strong at the broken places. A leader is best when people barely know he exists. Even if I knew that tomorrow the world would go to pieces, I would still plant my apple tree. Those who cannot remember the past are condemned to repeat it. What lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us. Nothing is impossible. The word itself says, I'm possible. Liberty is the soul's right to breathe. A great man is always willing to be little. We are made wise not by the recollection of our past, but by the responsibility for our future. Leadership and learning are indispensable to each other. In war, resolution; in defeat, defiance; in victory, magnanimity; in peace, goodwill. Everything has beauty, but not everyone sees it. Be not afraid of greatness. Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them. You can't build a reputation on what you are going to do. Originality is nothing but judicious imitation. The greatest wealth is to live content with little. One man with courage makes a majority. Do not anticipate trouble or worry about what may never happen. Live your beliefs, and you can turn the world around. The reward for conformity is that everyone likes you but yourself. No legacy is so rich as honesty. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. Pride makes us artificial, and humility makes us real. Don't raise your voice, improve your argument. A hero is someone who has given his or her life to something bigger than oneself. There is nothing noble in being superior to your fellow man. True nobility is being superior to your former self. We must learn to live together as brothers or perish together as fools. Power is not given to you. You have to take it. A house divided against itself cannot stand. The most difficult thing is the decision to act. The rest is merely tenacity. There is no charm equal to tenderness of heart. Justice will not be served until those who are unaffected are as outraged as those who are. Fear keeps us focused on the past or worried about the future. When the whole world is silent, even one voice becomes powerful. Do not let the behavior of others destroy your inner peace. Speak only if it improves upon the silence. Success isn't about how much money you make. It's about the difference you make in people's lives. Those who dare to fail miserably can achieve greatly. All our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. You have enemies? Good. That means you've stood up for something sometime in your life. A smooth sea never made a skilled sailor. A man is but what he knows. The true sign of intelligence is not knowledge, but imagination. It is far better to be alone than to be in bad company. We don't stop playing because we grow old. We grow old because we stop playing. Not everything that is faced can be changed, but nothing can be changed until it is faced. Better to light a candle than curse the darkness. Be the kind of person your dog thinks you are. A wise man can learn more from a foolish question than a fool can learn from a wise answer. The world is changed by your example, not by your opinion. A nation that destroys its soils destroys itself. If you want others to be happy, practice compassion. If you want to be happy, practice compassion. Freedom lies in being bold. Wherever you go, go with all your heart. The best way out is always through. Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. Out of clutter, find simplicity. From discord, find harmony. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. A person who never made a mistake never tried anything new.